Good morning to my 596 YouTube subscribers. Hope you guys having off to a nice morning. I'm on my Tuesday morning 2.6 mile morning walk. Such a beautiful day today. Almost 60 degrees already, 7 a.m. Walking on the bike trail. Just all the fresh air. It's just so beautiful to be able to have this experience within walking distance of my house every day. It's truly a blessing. And I read this scientific study where they said if you walk through the woods 30 minutes a day, your life expectancy goes up 33%, which at my age, I could use all the help I could get, okay? So anyways, today's topic is gonna be how to make money buying and selling on eBay sports cards. Okay, how can you make money buying and selling on eBay? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's very hard. And I just came up with this new motto saying on Sunday, quote unquote, buying on eBay is super easy. Buying on eBay is super dumb. And that's how I truly feel. And I'm gonna tell you why right now. So let's say I buy a card for $100 on eBay. And then I have to pay $10 in tax. And then I have to pay $5 in shipping. And so it comes out to about $100 card comes out to about $115, almost $120. You can round up and say $100 card on eBay. You're gonna have to pay $120 for it. And then when you go to resell that card at the card show, everybody's gonna look at their phone and they're gonna say, oh, it's $100 comp, I'll give you $80. Okay. And if you want to sell it, now you could say, no, I'm not gonna sell it for that amount of money. And then you wait 6 months or a year, and then somebody buys it for then the same card you have, somebody else buys it for $60, and then they're gonna offer you $40 for the card you paid $120 for. And here's the sad truth. Now here goes somebody with experience. Let me just tell you, because this doesn't say anybody talking to you guys. This is somebody with a lot of experience that goes back. I started buying, selling, and trading cards in 1980. Okay. And by 1985, I was setting up at card shows from like 1985 to 1995. Then I took a break. And then I started collecting again in 2018. I opened up my eBay store in 2019. And I started doing card shows from 2020 to 2040. And here, the creek, I don't know if you guys got to see it this morning. It's still pretty high from all the rain we got. So this is to let you guys know that I do have quite a bit of experience. I'm just not no new person that just came along and I'm just saying anything to say stuff. I'm saying actually from experience. Also, I have sold over 10,000 cars on eBay. It's a good chance if you bought cars on eBay since 2019, it's a 50% chance I probably sold a car to you. I have over 10,000 sales on eBay. And so I've sold a lot of cars. So I know, and I'll be honest with you, I do make profit on some cards. I would say 25% of the cars on eBay. You can relist them on eBay. And then if the other ones sell, then you can turn a profit. However, no matter what, even the cars you making a profit on, if you subtract the eBay fees and taxes at the end of the year and cost of supplies to ship it, and then you divide it by the hours you spend, literally the most you're gonna make is $5 an hour. So if that sounds like a lot of money to you, $5 an hour, then I would say, hey, buying and selling on eBay is for you. If $5 an hour don't sound very tempting to you, then I wouldn't even bother with buying and selling on eBay no more. And I had a premium store, $60 a month, for since 2019. So what, 5 years? I just closed it April 30th, which I think is today. It finally closed. I deleted my eBay app off my phone. And I even closed my bank account Saturday just so I don't buy nothing else online because it's such a waste after all the fees and everything. And then so like, let's say you buy a $100 card on eBay, after taxes and shipping and everything, you got to pay $120. Then you relist it on eBay. Let's say you sell it for $150. Well, eBay is going to take, you got to pay for your shipping plus 20%. So even if you sell it for $150, you're probably going to get, what you paid or less, right around there. It's totally not worth your time buying and selling on eBay. But there is ways to make money selling on eBay. If you find a dealer like me who's just really just fed up and don't even care no more, just wants to sell his cars, motivated seller. Or if you got somebody who had somebody who got some kind of drinking problem or drug problem, or the spits gambling problem, or they can't pay their bills. Christmas time's coming up, they ain't got no money for their kids' Christmas presents. Then you can buy cars for like 25% of what they sell on eBay. Then you can sell them for 100% eBay comps, pay taxes and pay fees and all that. And then you can still make a little bit of money that way. But I mean, who really wants to deal with them kind of people, honestly? You know what I mean? And then finding them, I mean, you have to be in that crowd. And I mean, it's just really not worth your time. You really don't, it's not worth, money is all money. This is what I learned in the 1990s. They taught me all money is not good money. So even if you're making a little bit of money, sometimes, a lot of times, making that little bit of money you made is going to be a big headache. It's going to cost you in the long run. That's the truth. So buying and selling on eBay, like I said, buying on eBay is easy. Buying on eBay is dumb. It's really just, now if you're doing it for your personal collection and you don't care losing money, because I say about every $1,000 you spend on eBay, you're going to lose $400 to $600. So if you don't mind losing half your money you spend, then I say eBay, buying on eBay is for you. Some people don't care. You might have $1 million in the bank and losing, $100,000 is just, who cares? You just probably inherited the money or got a lawsuit or, whatever like that. You probably just fell into your lap. So if you lose, it ain't no big, easy come, easy go, right? So it ain't no big, if you got the money easy, then you're probably gonna mind blowing it easy. But once all that money's gone, you're gonna live in regret, But as long as you don't mind living in regret, then go ahead and buy on eBay. Like I said, now I'll give you guys some good positive. Here goes some good, if you made it this long, now you can hear some good positive stuff about eBay. That I'm gonna tell you how, from my experience of buying on eBay, the best way to buy on eBay is two ways. One, from somebody selling somebody else's cars like Four Sharp Corners or Probestein, where they're selling for other people's cars. So they don't care if somebody paid $50 for the car that sells for $5 because they're still getting paid regardless. It does not matter how much the car sells for. And majority of the time, the consignment places, the car sells less than the price that got graded. Like I would say 90% of Probestein cars, 90 out of 100 cars, they're gonna sell less than $25. And I would say over half of the PSA graded cars, you could buy for less than $10 through a resale consignment on eBay. And here's the trick. Once you buy one card at a good price, as soon as you buy that card, buy any car, any PSA car that's less than $10. Bid on all the cheap ones. That's because what I found out from my a lot of experience is the PSA cards you can buy for $5 or less. That's the ones you usually make money on. And the PSA cards that you buy for over $100, that's the ones you usually lose money on. You know what I mean? So the trick is buying low and selling high. And really you have to consistently buy PSA graded cars for about $5 and then resell them for $25, or buy them for $10 and then sell them for $40. So that's the only way you're gonna be able to make money selling on eBay. Another thing is if you find a new seller that just got on eBay and they only got a few cards, and they got maybe 1 or 2 cars or 5 cars that they don't collect, and they don't care about the value, they don't know nothing about reselling, and then you could get on there and message them and say, hey man, I'll give you $50 for your 6 PSA cards. And usually they're gonna say no. And this is something you have to do if you want to do send offers to buyers. You're gonna have to literally do it like 1,000 times to 1,000 different buyers, and you might get like 50 of them that say yes. So you could expect to spend like 40 hours a week doing that if you have the time. If you don't have the time, don't bother. And then plus, if you care about other people's feelings, because a lot of eBay buyers has blocked me for lowballing them. And because that's just they might have it listed for $80, but the most I'm gonna pay is $10. That's what I feel comfortable paying. And so I just offer them over and over again for all these different cars, different sellers, and they get so into their feelings because they're like, I can't lose money. And so they have that attitude till they hold the car for like 2 years, and then their wife tells them, oh, you need to come up with some money or we're gonna get a divorce. And then they sell their cars for 75% less than what they paid. So you got to find one of them guys where the wife's telling them, I'm gonna divorce you if you don't get some money to help out with these bills. Then they'll finally sell it. You know what I mean? So you got to find a motivated seller, somebody who has no feedback, or that's a negative, that got a bunch of negative comments, and they got a bunch of negative feedbacks. Nobody's buying for them. Then you got to, if you take the risk to buy from that store, then or from that person, then maybe you can turn a profit. But honestly, buying on eBay is super dumb, especially if you're trying to resell the card. If it's for your personal collection, go ahead and buy it. So that's my advice and everything. And so I'm gonna make this video super short. So that's how you make money buying and selling on eBay. And I just want to say thanks again for all the new subscribers. We're almost to 600. And my 1,000 subscriber challenge is, if I get to 1,000 subscribers by June 1st, that I'm gonna walk 306 miles in 1 month, and that's 10.4 miles a day. And I want to do that for my health and my weight loss. So all the subscribes is really helping motivate me, and I just really appreciate all the subscribes. And you guys been liking my videos. I got some videos that has over 25,000 views and over 250 likes on one video, and I'm almost up to 500,000 views altogether for my YouTube. And I only been doing this about 4 or 5 weeks now, so that's just amazing to think that, and so I'm very, very grateful for that. And also feel free to share any of my content that you guys want. I don't mind you guys sharing it all. I see this almost like 2,000 shares that you guys share my content, which I did not know that until a couple weeks ago. I looked and I would have guessed maybe it was like 2 or 3 shares, but you guys literally almost shared 2,000 of my videos. I'm super grateful for that because I haven't been on social media for a long time. So I'm thankful for all that support in the comments too. I really love the comments. When you guys comment, it motivates me. It helps me so much just to keep going. So the comments I enjoy super a lot. I really thank you for the comments and stuff. And but my morning walk's almost over with, 2.6 miles, and then I'm also to do 2.6 miles this afternoon. So, but I hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.